I godfathered at Morshi. Also,
Yes.
we killed some lizards, and then one of the lizards star screamed.
That is an accurate representation of what happened, yeah.
What do you mean he star screamed? I don't get that reference.
Me either.
Wow, your childhoods were sad.
Yeah,
Sad and
the only star scream I know of is in the new movies where he just flies away to the moon, and that doesn't really fit last episode.
No, no. No, but this lizard took the first murderous opportunity possible to take charge.
Oh. Well, in that case, yeah, definitely.
Oh man.
I don't remember the lizard's name, and I'm not going to remember his name, so I'm just going to call him Starscream now.
Snapjaw.
Yes, his name was Snapjaw. Along with
But
his little flunkies, the Fen spies.
Yeah, if you refer to the comic checker, his name is now Snapjaw Starscream.
A very lizard folk name, yes.
It's got lots of s in it for him to hiss while he says it. Snapjaw Starscream.
We're just going to spend the rest of however long we know him mashing up Starscream and Snapjaw in different ways.
Snapscream.
Every
Hey,
once in a while, we'll accidentally get it
Starscream.
right by saying Snapjaw, but like not because we mean to.
Well, it's not like your name's Snapjaw. Gosh. Alright, so, yep, you got the Finn spies and Snapjaw to help you defeat those cantankerous old big lizard dudes riding big lizards. You met them at sort of a midway point through the Mere of Dead Men, following this path to wherever the treasure goes. As you,
Weren't we gonna?
oh, yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you.
We were gonna help the lizard folk, right? To basically smack around the dragon cultists and also the frog people.
The bullywugs, yes.
Right. Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so they weren't happy with their little place being overrun by bullywugs and cultists, and they see you as an opportunity to deal with the same. Apparently, the lizards aren't well looked after. That's as much as you glean from his broken common explanation. So the night, everyone's a little bit more apprehensive, having some new friends there, but you do have an opportunity to have the remainder of your extended rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sorry, 1 second.
Sorry, buddy. You enjoy your Gouda cheese.
It fell into my mouth mid-sentence.
So, Flint, what did you get for your level 10 utility?
What did I grab? I can't remember. I think I grabbed resume the hunt. Yeah, there we go. Basically, after I kill an enemy, I can move my speed, don't provoke opportunity attacks, and until the next end of my next turn, I get +2 bonus to all defenses.
Oh yeah, yep.
Nice.
There's not a lot of decent utility powers for melee rangers.
You have to nerf him a bit.
I don't know. I feel a little bit nerfed every time I roll a 1, which is often.
Can't blame the class for your shitty rolls. Alright, so, the next morning cracks around. You wake up to only Snapjaw being present in the campsite, and he informs you that the little lizard folk, Fen spies, have some of them have headed back towards the place you came from, the little what do you call it, roadside place where all the shit's being built. The way you came, and 2 have headed back to Castle Nerita. It tells you that's where the treasure heads. I think that's the first time you hear the name as him talking about it. Yeah, have you heard that name before?
I think that's the first
I
time
think
we've
so.
heard it.
It's the first time I've ever heard it.
Yeah, you mentioned the castle, but not by name.
Yeah, so he does mention the castle by name, and he says that some of the lizard folk have gone back to Castle Nerita to gather up some more of the lizard folk who would be willing to, be roused to fight the cultists. Just get a bit of a head start.
Can I have like a little lizard man army?
I know, that's up to you.
Oh, hell yes.
Sweet, let's turn this into a Civ game.
Yeah.
So, you push on as a group with your canoes, led a bit more quickly with Snapjaw helping you navigate the swamp, given that he's traversed this a number of times. A few hours into the morning go by, and you find, or rather you come to an area where Snapjaw stops. And he sort of holds up his hand and tells you all to be quiet. And he makes his way back to you a little bit. And he says, I can see one of the Finn spies I sent up ahead. Then he says, I shouldn't be able to see them. Something must be the matter. He gestures to Golem and says, send the middleman to see what's wrong.
Yeah, that's usually my job, is to be the one who goes first.
So you oblige?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not stealthy, but I'm pretty good at perceiving.
Perfect. Roll me a perception. Nice. Well, with your keen eyes, you don't need to get very close at all, so you figure you haven't risked triggering whatever trap this may be, if it is indeed a trap at all. And you can see up ahead that this Fen spy looks like he's leaning up against a tree, looking west, where you're approaching from sort of the southwest. So he's looking a little ways to your left. As you get close enough to lay eyes on him, you can see a small trickle of blood that runs down the tree he's leaning on and is gathering in a pool in the swampy water underneath where it stands. As you follow the blood up to a wound on it, you see that it has been staked to the tree by some blade that looks like it's fashioned out of either a tree or a bone. It's odd in shape, but definitely has been fashioned into a weapon.
Can I tell if he's dead?
Looks pretty dead. He's not breathing, bleeding a lot. The water at his feet indicate he's bled considerably.
Well, this is definitely a trap.
Actually, because you rolled really high, you rolled over a 30. You're actually also going to see that this blade that's through him is roll me nature, please. So you can recognize what it's from. It's not necessarily a man-made weapon, but it is a weaponized.
There's my usual roll again.
Is a weaponized barb from some sort of creature. You can't for the life of you remember what creature it was.
I'm gonna, well, I guess not quite sneak back, but go back and get Flint and Dragle and anyone else who has good nature, and lead them to about where I was when I got a good enough view and see if they can tell what it is.
Alright. As you're moving back, you see a small glint of light down towards where this fence spy lays or stands dead. Just for a brief moment, and then it's gone. But you go back and you grab whoever's volunteering to go and see what this thing is.
All right. When I see the glint, I have my weapon drawn.
Alrighty. Who's
smell
gonna
a
go?
trap.
Well, if we both go, that's going to leave Aurelius and Morgite alone. So should we do a check before we go? Because how far ahead is he from us?
Probably 100 feet.
They'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, maybe we have a quick look around here, and then go up and assist. If that's all right.
I'll take good care of my best friend Morji.
All right. What are you looking for back here while you're waiting for Gollum to come back?
Well, I guess we just keep him watch, I suppose, until something changes. Until he comes back.
Because look for traps.
Yeah, because Flint, we're naturally suspicious, aren't we, Flint?
Yeah, of course.
Especially in the swamp.
Especially since we've gotten ambushed like twice now.
Yes.
Flint, while you're waiting and you can see Gollum making his way back, you also see a small glint of light coming down, like behind Gollum. Just for a flash. Not enough for you to see what it is or what caused it, but there's something there glinting in the trees and the mangroves. Gollum comes back and fills you in what he's seen, and that he's unable to figure out exactly what this barb is, but it does look like the barb of some creature. I'll get you to roll in nature now, because I'm going to say you'd probably be able to know what it is when you see it. Oh yeah. Even from the description, and coupled with the flashing of lights, you have a feeling of what this might well be. Let me just message it to you. You can decide what you'd like to share.
Time to give the party completely false information for the hilarity of it all.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
I trust you implicitly.
Well, Golem from the description, sounds like something known as a marshland shambling mound. It attracts will-o-wisps that get the attention of travelers such as ourselves, and kills them and turns them into fertilizer.
Snapjaw speaks up at this point. He says, "You talk of the weed that walks."
Yeah, or the weed that walks. Yeah, there you go. And I'm guessing those glinting lights might be an indication. Yes.
Snapjaw suggests that turn around, go home. Many lizards have died to the weed.
Weed addiction kills us all, really.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to say that.
um, I don't know, y'all. What do you want to do? Do you want to turn around, or do you think we can?
Is
Since
it
we know what it is.
is it coming for us, or what's it? Was it just standing there, or?
Well, it's from what Golem has said. It's already killed someone. Uh, so it's definitely aggressive, or at least hostile. I mean, if we know what we're looking for, I suppose we can try and ignore it and get past it somehow.
Yeah, because didn't wasn't that Finn spy killed with a blade though? Was that what you said, Spy?
Uh,
Some ran it through or something into the tree.
it looked like a weapon at first, but because Gollum was able to see quite clearly that it is more like a barb from something.
Right.
Like a giant thorn.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't know anything about it, so I don't know. Flint, what do you think?
um, well, I mean, I think as far as if we can just avoid it, might as well. There's no need to get into fights that are unnecessary, especially considering the battles ahead that we'll have to face. But if there's no way around it, then the only way through is through.
Oh, so we're happy to get Snapjaw to guide us around, or?
I suppose I can check for tracks if that's a thing I can do, which it definitely is.
Go for it. Do you want to try and find out where this thing is to avoid it?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll have a look as well. I'm pretty good at nature. I get to roll twice for nature.
Nice. I wish I could roll twice for nature.
Oh, it's a feat. Nature. Doesn't mean I can roll good with 2 rolls. Consistent though.
Add them together.
29. I win. 10.
So you can see more of these barbs that Gollum noticed sticking up out of the swamp and sticking out of chunks of trees that before might have just looked like branches, but now you know what you're looking for. You can definitely see that this weed that walks traverses this area quite often. It's probably its hunting ground. As you start to go around it, Snapjaw sort of speaks up and he says, "Perhaps we have to go right out of the mare. We should return back. Yes. Go back. Leave this place. Wait a week for it to digest the little one. Then maybe it sleeps."
Can I do like a? Would that be an insight check on him? He seems to want to leave really bad.
Yeah,
But I
you
can't
don't
tell
need
if
to
he's just
roll
scared of
anything.
it.
He's terrified as fuck.
Yeah.
He's just scared of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Snapjaw. If it comes down to it, we are powerful adventurers in our own right. So
Yeah.
you'll be fine. We'll be fine, and we can avoid it.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
right. We're
all
trying to
these new
avoid it.
powers we want to break in.
You
Yeah.
think you can kill this giant beast?
Maybe, or at least avoid it, or try to avoid it.
We're pretty good at killing stuff.
Yeah.
He sort of perks up as he says that, and as you say that, and he says, "Perhaps if we kill it, it would be a rallying cry to the other lizards to your power. I'm sure hundreds, maybe even dozens, would join the killers of the weed that walks."
Wait a second. You're so Snapshot, just for future reference. You're supposed to say a higher number, not a lower number after after them. You start low, then go high. Just to let you know.
He shrugs, just completely oblivious to what you're talking about.
Maybe that is a high
Maybe
number to him.
thousands, maybe even hundreds.
uh, I don't know. That sounds like it's got a point.
Yeah. What do we all think?
Yeah.
Do we want to have combat this session?
I mean,
It might be a story goal to do so.
I'm fine either way, but Snapjaw does have a point in that if these lizard folk are really terrified of this thing, if we kill it, they'll be more inclined to rally behind us.
Yeah, we'll have street cred.
Yeah, and
street cred.
Plus, we'd be helping out lizard people.
yeah,
Restoring the balance.
and we can use them as cannon fodder. So
Crickets?
if it comes if it comes down to a vote, I'll vote to kill this creature.
Agreed.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's try and track it down and get it.
Oh, Spite, I actually had a question.
I have an answer.
With the tracks I was following, does it have like humanoid feet, or does it drag itself like is it a mass of something, or is it an actual creature
Because you're
underneath?
traveling through a marsh, you're not really actually following its footsteps. You're more following like signs of it traversing through this area. So like
That
trees
makes sense.
broken, branches scratched, and signs of its brambles and barbs that it's left all around.
Right, because we're essentially constantly in like ankle deep water and shit,
Yeah.
marshy goodness. All right.
Yeah, Florida.
Oh no, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, I think yeah, all right. Well, if no one else has anything to say, then yeah, I guess we'll go
Yeah, I
after it.
think we're
Alright.
all good.
Alrighty.
I'm just trying to think of a Florida man joke.
Don't worry. You don't need to make a Florida man joke. It is the joke.
So now that you've decided to follow the tracks to where this thing is, it's very easy to sort of go towards the epicenter of this thing's apparent hunting grounds. You get close enough where you start to see these flashes of light more regularly, and you can see up ahead, a ways away, a conglomeration of these blinking lights. These willow wisps. Willow whips. Cool wisps.
Ugh.
Let me just get rid of these things. Starscream will stay on there.
What?
You can see the center of these wisps, a large mound of dirt. Whatever could that be? I shared you all the map. I did share you all the map.
Yeah.
As you watch, just to be sure, this mound does occasionally move, and you see that a number of trees sticking up from the marsh appear to be attached to this thing's back. Here's a picture of the wisps.
What do I know about will-o-wisps? Oh my god.
They're so
Will-o-wisps.
naughty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what do we know about those bastard things?
Everyone can roll me in nature, and we can see what you know about them.
Alright, yeah, because I know things about them, but I don't know what I know. Ooh, that's a creepy looking bastard. Alright.
That's the big ugly himself.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has feet. Or it has feet.
Correct. So, what you know about wisps is Where did these rolls start? Flint, Drago. Oh, Drago rolled a 20.
Yay!
Oh, damn, nice, dude.
A bit better than my last 2 rolls. Well,
Yeah.
one of them is anyway.
Hey, it's better than your last 2 rolls combined.
Yeah, I know.
So what you know about wisps is they are little orbs of light. The source of this light could actually be anywhere inside this orb. They're usually about a foot wide. They're extremely hard to hit, especially with blades or physical weapons. Your blade will just go through empty space most of the time. Mechanically, this means they're insubstantial. They take half damage from all attacks, except certain attacks. They're also fey in nature, so they do have magical abilities.
Hmm. Okay.
The 4 of them flicker around this thing, flashing their lights on and off, as you all sit here waiting. Could I get... Actually, I will roll this. Aurelius and Flint. You see
Yes.
in the swamp in front of you murky dark shapes in the water. Aurelius,
That's not good at all.
you catch one turning and you recognize Crocodilio.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
It's a big old bastard there.
so yeah, crocodiles and wisps.
And also a shambling mound.
Yes, the weed that walks.
Blaze it. I don't... This seems like a bit of a unfortunate turn, depending on how difficult these crocodiles are. I think Drago and I will be a bit empty-handed against these will-o-wisps.
Well, we could row to shore, maybe. Row to shore and disembark and see what comes after us, maybe. Try and split them up, maybe.
Well, I don't... Were we on the boats? I thought we left the boats behind at the camp.
Oh, yes, I haven't deleted the boat from the last time I used this map.
Maybe we can pull and kite them.
What is this you speak of?
Haha! Many whelps!
Well, yeah, you guys can do that. No ranged attacks. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Maybe we could lure the crocodiles to us in a more defensible spot and we can fight them off and then, the other guys can use their ranged.
Yeah. All right. Let me just put taunt on my bar real quick.
Hey. And with you, me, and Golem, we can hopefully do that, and the other 2 guys can have an artillery battle.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
And I'll cast Blessing of Kings on you for that extra little bit of damage.
Oh,
Hey.
thank you so much. Yeah, I think Morgie would be well suited to fighting these will-o-wisps, and Aurelius as well, since they're less physical or less the what's the term I'm looking for here?
Sturdy?
Yes, sturdy. No,
Their damage is more supernatural.
yes, thank you. Trying to word it in a way that wasn't fucking mechanics, but I'm bad. I'm very bad at that.
Yeah, from our war, do we know what type of, if anything, gets past their insubstantial? Was it just melee weapons?
You don't know enough to be sure.
Okay.
No one rolled high enough.
I have one source of radiant damage, and everything else I deal is just raw melee.
I mean, that one bit is more than I have, so hey. Oh,
I think we have more of a plan than we usually have before a
Yeah.
fight starts.
yeah. We gotta be really wary of this shambling mound, though. I mean, it sounds like a pretty tough customer.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, hopefully, it might sit back for a little bit while we draw the crocodiles to us and see what happens.
I'll put on the map where the mound is. So you can see roughly where you are.
Jesus, that thing is huge.
Tis,
Yeah,
tis.
that's a big one.
Snapjaw is standing behind you all, and he's like, "You can do this. I trust in you." And then he takes a couple of steps back. I will tell of your tales. Go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
From one
Use-
extreme to the other.
Actually, fuck it. That never mind.
All right,
Go
Flint.
Flint.
How are you beginning?
Where notice those shapes?
Should we rearrange so we don't have Aurelius and Morgit in front of us?
Ah, we'll naturally rearrange it. It's fine.
Did you want to swap positions, Golem?
Yeah, I am deeply uncomfortable both in and out of character with having you in front of me
Yeah, maybe even
when we're
something like
about to
that.
fight
Maybe really.
crocodile.
Yeah.
Ah, the T formation, perfect.
The hammerhead.
Yeah. So sorry, Spy. Where were those the crocodiles, or at least the shapes that we noticed?
The two you can see. There's 1 and 5, so. There you
Oh, so there's more. Thank you. It's
go.
good to know. Um, let's let's, nip this in the bud. I'm gonna charge River Crocodile 5.
Oh crap, is this difficult terrain?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I'm going to say this one isn't. This is only sort of ankle deep water.
Okay.
Phew.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna charge this River Crocodile here.
Okay.
Before I do that, actually, wait, is this a surprise run or is this combat? Combat.
Combat.
Okay, then before I do that, I'll Hunter's Quarry. There we go.
Oh damn!
All
Great
right,
start.
Nice. Nice.
like that.
Oh, brilliant.
Jesus fuck!
Nice.
All right, he
That's a
did.
mega crit.
More like crocodilio, right?
That tastes like chicken.
Then, um, since I quarried that, I'm going to use. Actually, how far was he from me? Yeah, he's within death threat. Actually, can I use 2 triggered actions at a time, Spy? Is that a thing, or is? Because they say they're free actions, so I don't know if there's only 1 free action per turn, or I can't remember.
I think it's free. like free are free, I think. But don't quote me.
Well, you know what? That most benefits me, so I'm gonna quote you on that and do both of them. So since I reduce him to 0 hit points. Wait. Ah, fuck it, whatever.
Take
I'll
as
take
many
it.
free
Sorry,
actions
I
as
was-
once.
I was folding a bread. Yeah, free action unlimited, free action attacks, 1 per turn.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine. So yeah, I'll death threat this crocodile over here, and resume the hunt here,
Alrighty.
which is I can move up to my speed there, and where is it? Yep. Okay. I think that's actually my turn. I
Good
don't think I
stuff.
can attack him again.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. So as soon as you sort of rush forwards, wrangle one of the crocs out and kill it, the will-o-wisps fly into a flurry of activity.
Oh.
This one's going to come down here, and shooting out from it is a beam of yellow light that connects the two of you, and you feel it trying to sap your energy. It doesn't though, because it's garbage. Fucking garbage thing.
Ooh. That +2 to my defense helped because that would have met my fortitude.
Cool, and that's the one you just got, isn't it?
Yeah.
The ability.
Whew. Yay.
Paid for itself already.
This
Sure
one
did.
here is going to let out a flash of light that you feel extremely drawn to. And you can't help but move towards the light. Does not provoke opportunity attacks. Technically, it's a pull, not a movement.
Okay.
However, you are dazed save ends. As you get close to that one, this one flies over to you. And this one doesn't have a link between the two of you. This one whips out a lash of light, which you figure shouldn't hurt you, but it definitely does, as you take some radiant damage.
Okay.
And this last one here is going to move down, and it is going to attempt to do the link, the cool life-sucking link. And it's also garbage. Go fuck yourself, shitty little will-o-wisp. And Relius, it's your turn. As they all whip down, you see the mound stirring with life.
Okay. I guess right now there's no better time than the present. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move right here, and I'm going to use Mantle of Unity.
Okay.
So that is a Close Burst 5. Utility power is a minor action. Every ally, we look at all of our defenses, and all of our defenses are our highest defenses. So everyone's will
Ooh.
is 28 right now.
Holy shit.
Everyone's fortitude is 26.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Everyone's armor class is 27, and everyone's reflex is 23.
Far
Wow.
out. Well, all right.
Holy shit!
That lasts until the end of our next, until the end of my next turn.
Okay. I was like, oh
Brilliant.
god, is that all encounter?
Fucking fantastic.
That is really good.
Yes. Another one we just got as well. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I should probably keep track of that. Shit.
Then I am to place. Oh no! Fuck! It's out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do that yet. In that case, I am going to do a.
Do you have any attacks that'll hit crocodiles that are still hiding?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I'd be good doing that. See, I'm thinking I am going to play a song of discord on the shambling mound.
Nice.
And it is dominated until the end of my next turn.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
Does it have any basic attacks that it can use
so
on the will-o-wisps?
that
It doesn't?
that dominated is an effect that impacts the shambling mound, and it's going to use its immediate reaction to end that effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dumb plant-like creature. That's something like that. Yeah.
It's a solo.
Okay.
It's a solo.
So the target is dominated, but as an effect of the attack, it makes a basic attack against an enemy of my choice as a free action.
Alrighty.
Uh,
It does have range to hit all three of the wisps. Or all three of the back wisps. It has melee 2 range.
Okay. Let's hit Will-o'-the-Wisp 3.
Okay.
Friggin' solo monsters.
Ooh, we missed it.
Dang. Oh well.
Oh, so close. Probably. Yeah.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Good turn.
Good turn. Okay. I am going to do two things I almost never.
Okay.
First, I'm going to use a minor to drop Divine Challenge on the crocodile that I can see, so it is
I
now.
believe in you.
Then I'm going to use one of my encounter powers that I almost never use, but I just got 2 feats in to make it amazing. Flint, make a saving throw with a +1.
Plus what? Sorry.
With a +1 bonus.
Ooh, thank you very much. Where is my? There it is. Oh, so close.
Okay. One of my feats. You get a +2 bonus to all defenses until end of your next turn, and the power refresh.
Damn. Okay. Wow. Does that fuck if that stacks? I have like a lot of will reflex right now.
Yeah,
I
+2.
And then third action, I'm just going to do a standard charge on the crocodile that I marked because, gotta play by my mark.
Yep.
What a fucking nice power, man.
Yeah, I put 2 feats into it.
That's that makes it all worth it then.
Yeah. It's a holy shit. Are they minions?
They are definitely
Lord.
minions.
Oh no!
Wah, wah.
You know what? It was still worth it.
Yeah. That was still pretty funny.
So, Morgie, do you want me to take out that crocodile, or do you want to deal with it?
Oh, it's up to you, buddy.
Well, do you want to use an area effect up north, or?
I can either ping 3 that are yeah, I can smash 3 of the ones that are about to hit Flint next.
All right. Well, I'll just move to there somewhere, then charge the croc.
That's Starscream.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we can't
my
actually
bad. They all look the same to me, being racist.
He just gets so angry.
All right, well, I'll charge this guy up here then. So here we go. Charge.
Oh, damn. Holy shit.
Fuck.
And that's a charge. That's me done.
That
Draggle
was
is just a mountain of damage.
yeah, goddamn, fucking solid hit.
It's good to hit.
Hang on. Sorry. That is bloodied.
What?
That
Yeah,
is
'cause it's
bloodied.
insubstantial.
Yeah, I did insubstantial, but I forgot to reduce their life. So, so I've adjusted it now. That is bloodied, that one.
Right.
Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Just firing lasers everywhere.
Pretty much. Hmm. I guess I'll action point.
Okay. I don't know why it's not telling you that the insubstantial is working on that. Ah, it's because it's hidden effect. There we go. So it'll now show you if the things you're hitting are getting affected by insubstantial or not. Double hit.
Nice.
Nice, vulnerable.
I give you guys attack +4 because
Very nice.
Cool.
You're probably gonna need it. What's that old game show where you get put in a tube and there's money raining down and you have to grab as much of the money as you can? Like it was in that. It was like in the start of Matilda.
Oh
Ah, yes.
yeah.
Money tube.
Money tube.
And you get covered in glue,
But
right?
yeah, yeah. And it's however much money you can get to stick to you. Because I think if all of Morjeet's stuff is merchandise, I can only imagine that's what that zone is.
A rain of merchandise. Spoons and forks for everybody!
the second one was actually several ladles.
Oh, sorry. Alright. So, the shambling mound stumbles around, moves through. It's going to move to here. It's going to share the space with the will-o-wisp because the will-o-wisp is small. And it is not small, it is huge. So it is going to use its tendrils twice. So it's going to flick out these barbed, sharp tendrils towards Flint and Golem.
Ow. Ow.
That
Wait.
shouldn't hit Flint.
It shouldn't hit Flint?
Oh, that's
okay.
right.
Alright, yep.
Mantle of Unity.
Yes.
Flint's using my AC.
Yeah,
that too.
Flint should have 27 AC.
There you go.
I'm gonna.
Put you back.
I need to like adjust this. This is gonna be like a temporary, right?
It's only for until the end of my turn.
All right.
I am also going to fire an arrow of warning at the shambling man and be like, "Hey, don't go there."
Ah, darn
All right.
it.
That's going to hit. Flint, you are going to be able to use an at-will attack against the shambling mound.
Wow, rude.
Oh boy.
And you
I
also
have a
get
way-
+1 to that attack.
Do you have a way to slightly interrupt its attack? Because that is really close to not hitting me. Just 2. But actually, no, save that. I'm fine. I have 1 billion hit points.
Having 1 billion hit points is nice. You said at will, right?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Wow, rude.
+25?
Actually, yeah. Wait a minute. That
Well,
doesn't seem
well, we've got
correct.
+4 added because of
Yeah, that's right.
Aurelius, I think. No,
Oh yeah.
from Mujib, didn't
Mujib.
we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh boy.
+4.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, alright.
That is silly.
Oh,
You can't miss it.
that's well. Is it a nat one like a
Yeah.
miss?
Yeah, automatic miss. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, he's not quarried, so I can't do the thing. No. Damn it. Okay. Well, thank you. That was nice.
And that's that was my interrupt.
So can you use Twin Strike as a melee basic? Can you, Flint? That's awesome.
No,
No,
that
it's
power
a-
gives
it's
it
at
an
will.
at will.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
cool.
why I made sure it was an at will.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. Well, that's the Shambling Mound's turn. It's getting wrecked by Flint.
Oh, and actually, yeah, Spite. Since I hit it
Yes.
with both my weapons,
Mm-hmm.
it takes a -2 penalty attack roll, 2 attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Well, that's the end of its turn, so it's not going to matter because you're going to have a turn before it does.
I'm not gonna kill it. It's fine.
Yeah, but like your next turn is before its next turn, so it'll fall off before it.
Oh yeah, it's everyone's turn. That's right. Yay! Everyone's gonna kill it. Yay!
All right, Snapjaw shouts, "You can do it!" And then he shouts at Aurelius, "Look out, there's a croc!" And you can see that he's right. Flint, you're up.
Uh-oh.
All right. Take that off. Cool. It's a lot of crocodiles. So minor action. I'm going to quarry this thing.
Aren't you dazed?
Oh, I am. Son of a bitch. Not gonna do that. Stop clicking things. Why are you so bad at this, Hands?
If you want to, I don't know how to say this in game terms. If you delay until after my turn, I can try to give you another save.
You know what?
You don't get to change
Yeah.
when saves are rolled, so even if he delays, he'll roll his save now.
No, I have a power that can grant Flint a save, is what I'm saying. So if I take my turn before Flint's, then maybe I'll be able to give Flint a saving throw before Flint needs to take his turn.
I sure would like to use more than one ability. So I'm fine with doing that.
It will mean the wisps get their free shots on you before you can do anything about it.
True, but thankfully, since Zorelli's super buffed my or all of our saves, it should be okay. Hopefully. So yeah, I'll just change that to, or I guess Spike. Could you change my initiative to 19? I guess would be, yeah.
Yep.
So I'll just hold my turn.
Okay, so the Will-O-Wisps are going to do some things. This one is going to come down here, and it's going to try to drain Golem. Yeah. This lash
Wait.
comes out towards you.
Oh, damn. That hits me even with the buffed will. Wait,
Yeah.
wait, maybe it doesn't.
It's fort.
Fortitude.
It's against fortitude.
Yeah, which is
Oh.
26. Yeah.
26
Okay.
plus any bonus.
Alright. Ow. Weakened.
And
Ow.
you feel your life force being drained. You are weakened, and you see it repairing, its light getting brighter again. And yeah, it's its turn. This one's just gonna lash Flint. Give him the old whoopsh. Oh, that's good.
Oh, yikes.
That's a crit. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsh.
Ow!
This one is going to fly down here, not provoking attacks because Flint is dazed.
Ah.
and it is going to try to lure Morjit. Nope, that'll miss.
No.
And the last one is going to try to whip Draggle. And it misses. Revelius, you're up.
Okay. Hmm. So, Golem, would you want us to hedge our bets and have me give Flint another attempt at a?
If you have it in a way that also heals him, yes.
I don't have one that it would do damage to an enemy and also give him a save.
Well, you might as well go for it then.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll play Song of the New Dawn on the Shambling.
Nice.
All right, looks like that hits. Okay. Each ally adjacent to the target makes a saving throw, rolling twice and using the higher result.
Holy shit.
Awesome.
The weekend isn't the save ends, is it?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Go for it, Golem. You got this.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. I think it's time to use some heals. Flint, how satisfied are you with your current position?
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay, you wouldn't want to flank the Shambling Mound?
I would want to flank the Shambling Mound.
All right, I'm going to throw a Majestic Word on you.
Ooh,
Heal
thank
you
you.
for that much. You gain that much temporary hit.
Nice.
You
Brilliant.
get to teleport 2 squares because one.
Ooh. It's actually,
I think like right
yeah,
there.
diagonal.
It is good to have you back, Aurelius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also get +2 to your next damage attack.
My goodness.
I feel bad about making the joke that you weren't there last session because Aurelius ate some bad swamp food and had diarrhea for the whole.
Yeah, you know
He's back.
that's how that normally goes.
It's like, right after you have a really good poop, you feel really, really good. You can take on
Yeah,
the world.
yeah, exactly. Not a fan of that crocodile that's right next to me. But you know what? What are you gonna do? I think that's gonna be my.
And what a turn.
A
Good
very good.
turn.
Oof. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to decide if I should go for a big attack and then use a minor on going for the mark, or go for an at will that that might or might not mark.
Just go for broke. Go for the big one. Smack this thing around.
All right, then as my minor, I'm gonna divine challenge the mound. I am going to go for a daily I haven't used before.
Ooh.
Good time for it.
Unrelenting punishment.
Extremely metal. Nice, nice.
And it gets ongoing 5, save ends, and whenever it takes damage from the ongoing, I heal.
Ooh. Very nice.
I've had this since last level and I just never used it. hell. I think I'm gonna downgrade my other downgrade my move action to another minor. And am I blood? No, I'm not. I'm gonna use virtue, which gives me temporary hit points equal to my search value.
Nice.
And then because of virtuous recovery, that also gives me resist damage.
Damn.
I built entirely into being fucking unkillable.
Well, you're doing a good job. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna quarry it and then be able to do something else as well. So that's nice. Oh my god, why am I so bad at this? Yeah, so I'll use lashing leaves.
Ooh, he's blooded. Ooh.
Actually, uh, sorry. Take that 4 damage off.
Okay.
Um,
He's...
because instead of doing core damage, I'm instead going to slow the target using hobbling strike.
Okay.
And let's see, hold on here. There's another attack from lashing leaves. So it takes ongoing damage. Oh, I know. Until the end of my next turn, the target takes 1 plus my wisdom modifier. So so 2 damage whenever it's hit by anyone. So it takes 2 extra damage every time. But
So is that vulnerable?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's just every time it
What's
gets
the
hit.
ability called again?
Lashing leaves here.
Yeah, it's
sounds
just
like
-3, isn't it? Or something.
a convoluted
What?
way.
Why am I not linking it? Oh, there we go.
What you can do, I think you can even double click in the coloured box. If you double click in the coloured box of your powers, it puts it straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
if you,
chuck
so if you just double
vulnerable
click in it.
to
Did.
on that.
Then people can see it straight up.
Huh, weird.
Not working?
Nah.
No. So in the red coloured box for lashing leaves? Not
Yeah.
working? Okay.
No.
Pretty strange.
Are you
That is.
clicking on it in your powers page or on the box itself?
Oh.
Yes. That's
There
it.
you go.
I'm tired. Let me load.
That's all right.
Neat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put
But-
that in as vul.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
good. Vulnerable. That's a good way of doing it.
But since I attacked it while it was slowed, I have World Serpent Grasp. I can knock it prone.
It cannot be knocked prone.
Son of a bitch. Okay. I'm a
I
little
mean,
bit
I'm
sad.
looking at that and I'm trying to imagine what being prone would
Sorry, getting a phone call.
It's like it falls over, much like a
Yeah.
tree in a heavy wind.
Well, prone is just like you can add a mechanical effect, like you hit a nerve center or something like that. Just depends how people run it.
Yeah, I suppose you can't really prone a mound, but
Yeah, sure. You're not going to knock it over, but yeah, it depends whether you still grant some mechanical effect. But if it says in its stat block that it can't be, well, it's the way it is.
Yep.
Alas.
Alas, that was the first time I was gonna try and do a thing. Oh, at least it's slowed, which I'll throw on there. And I'm actually going to action point.
Yes.
And
Rush the boss. Rush the boss.
offhand strike. That's nice. That's also nice.
Woohoo.
And yeah, it's my turn.
Good turn.
Woo!
Look out, minions.
Oh, what can those minions do? It's fine, probably. Oh, I'm gonna die. Uh,
Oh shit, I never realized Divine Challenge lasts until I challenge something else.
Ooh, so it's just kind of permanent. That's nice.
Yeah, as long as he keeps attacking it, isn't it? Or something like that.
Yep, as long as I either keep attacking it or end my turn adjacent to it.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I can keep using. I was kind of ignoring it because I'm like, oh, I need to use my miner to heal, but
Yeah, as long as you're just standing next to it, it's fine.
Be right back.
a stone's throw from Paragon, and I'm finally reading one of my level 1 powers. You been thinking about what Paragon path you're going to take?
No, I should. I keep forgetting that we're really close to 11. I think there's some pretty decent Ranger Paragon paths. I don't know how good they are for me though.
Looking at the wiki, looks like Ranger Paragon paths are mostly in. Oh god, there's a lot of them.
Uh,
Martial Power and Martial Power 2. Pathfinder requires the 2-blade fighting style, so that might be good for you.
ooh, yeah.
Let me look up. That one actually has a link. You gain 2 extra healing surges. When you spend an action point to take an extra action, you also gain a move action. And you get an immediate interrupt where if an adjacent enemy shifts or moves, you get to hit them and immobilize them with strength versus AC as an interrupt.
Ooh, that's really nice actually.
Yeah, it's the Pathfinder. It is Player's Handbook.
I'll have to check that out. Let's see here. Uh,
The level 16 power. Let's see. The level 12 daily utility is whenever a daily when an ally spends an action point to gain an extra action, you gain an action point that you must spend at the end of your
Sorry, I'm back.
welcome back. Oh, that's I do like getting extra action points.
yeah. And then at level 16, um, when you hit an enemy and it takes damage from Hunter's Quarry, you gain temporary hit points equal to the amount of damage you dealt from Hunter's Quarry plus your Wisdom modifier.
Oh, that's really good considering at that level I think it's like 2D.
Yeah, your wisdom will be even higher again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter's
So,
Quarry goes.
like, everything you do sounds like it works really well with Pathfinder.
Yeah, yeah, that seems like a pretty solid choice. I'll have to, because I don't think many others are really well qualified for two weapon fighting, so it seems good enough to me.
Melee Rangers are
I'm
pretty fun to play.
Yeah. I'm looking at Faithful Shield, which is one in Divine Power. the the uh, the attack power is kind of because it's charisma versus AC, and
Ugh.
charisma is not quite a dump stat, but it's not great. But the
Right.
passives are amazing.
What are they? What are the passives?
Whenever you use your lay on hands power, the power's target also gains a +2 power bonus to all defenses until the start of his or her next turn. And when you spend an action point to take an extra action, you and each ally within 5 squares of you also gain a +2 power bonus to AC and reflex until the start of your next turn.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that
But what's
is
really
really
got
nice.
me is the utility daily at 12. It's a stance. Until the stance ends, you and any allies adjacent to you get a +2 power bonus to AC and reflex. In addition, when you or any ally adjacent to you is pulled, pushed, or slid, you can reduce the force movement by 1 square.
Ooh, that is very handy. Yeah, that sounds like a very good choice.
Yeah, it's very, very golem, even if the attack power is kind of mediocre.
Yeah, but it makes up for it with all the utility.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I mentioned to you guys this golem build was when attendance was coming to look like a thing, uh, and like we didn't have Aurelis, or I think it was like 2 sessions in a row. So it was like, hey, Mike, can I rebuild Golem as a paladin and off healer? And so I did.
Yeah, I mean, shit's worked out real well.
Yeah, it's good having that flexibility.
Mhm. I don't deal as much damage as our strikers, which is surprising. I can't heal or recover as much as Relies, and I obviously can't deal with minions as well as Morgite. But I'm a flex pick. That's what I think the point of a well-built paladin is that you can step
Yeah,
in whenever you're needed.
And marking. Marking's really good for a paladin. Like you can stand in front of them with your defenses and soak up damage,
Yeah,
which is cool.
yep. It is very cool. I am happy with this golem build. And like at first I was like, oh god, am I gonna be doing too much because of how hard I am to kill? But first of all, I got downed in my very first fight. And second of all, I just saw Dragal throw a fistful of dice on his regular charged attacks.
Yeah, I guess everyone has their things. It's we all do different things to fit together as a well-oiled machine without using the Warforged joke. Well-oiled. So yeah,
But I'm
boom, boom.
yeah, we all have our parts to play, and I feel like all of us play them pretty well.
Hmm. Yeah, I haven't
God
played with
that
2 strikers and a defender before. It's quite interesting.
God that clutch giving both of us saves though.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, I've had that ability since level 5, and that's the only time I've actually felt like I used it properly.
Bards are so cool in 4th edition. They are really good.
True that.
Of every other edition I just won't play them. I think I played a Bard in the 1st edition because they're a bit different, but yeah, they just pretty much suck. But 4A, they're really cool. Well, from my experience, anyway.
I'm looking at different Paragon paths for bards, and there's one that I kind of like for flavor and how I've been playing this character lately, but I think there's another one that's just ridiculously over.
When in doubt, pick the one that's ridiculously overpowered.
I know we're already pretty strong. And it's 4E by Paragon. It's going to turn into just hilarious bullshit.
Yeah.
What are the two you're looking at?
Euphonic Bow is the one that's like pretty cool because like whenever I spend action points, people get basic attack.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Euphonic bow. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that'll turn a Draggle into even more of a meat.
Fucking
Yeah.
blender, yeah.
Your bow.
But overall, like everything else about it is pretty. I think there's another one that like gives me some more mind control powers. I'm trying to.
Yeah, domination and that sort of ability is always very nice to have.
Your level 12 isn't too bad. Song of Sonic Striking. Till the stance ends, your attacks with a bow ignore cover and concealment, including superior cover.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
nice.
I could also go for Life Singer for some pretty strong healing.
Or one word, I think, is it? No.
No, it's 2 words.
Oh, yeah.
Just go full on bard healer.
Yeah. Allies within 5 squares and you gain +2 bonus to skill and ability check.
Freaking hell, that's good.
That's just
That's
constant.
it. Yeah.
Whenever an ally within 5 squares of me spends an action point, they recover 1d8 plus my charisma modifier and hit
10
That's
hit
pretty
points.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm almost worried that this is going to turn into an arms race of healing versus damage, and then just one of these days, Spite is going to overtune damage, and one of us is just going to get one shot.
Nah.
Possibly.
Like, oh, they can heal off 50 damage in one turn, huh? Well, I'll deal 50 damage in one attack. Crit.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, and the level 11 attack is a daze.
Ooh.
Yeah, so's your other one too. The other one's a dazed and deafened. This one's a what? Dazed and weakened. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. I've actually DM'd a lot in 4th edition, and there's the vanilla damage of monsters is pretty lame
Oh,
generally.
fuck.
But yeah, there's ways of building it up, which is good.
I'm looking at Life Singer level 12. It's Close Burst 5. It's a daily. You and each ally in burst. Each target can take an extra standard action. Oh, but they can't
You
spend
can't
that
do
action.
damage.
No, okay.
That would have been epic.
Yeah. Everyone, have an action point.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I can see why that might be a little too ridiculous.
But it could be good to give everyone a second win, though. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Remind me, is Aurelius an elf or a half elf?
Eladrin.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm looking at race-related Paragon Path.
Oh yeah, like uh Blade Banshee is one of them, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ones that Brelani, Wintersoul, and Shier's Knight are the 2 that Aurelius would be eligible.
Huh.
Shier Knight seems to just be leaning into Eladrin stuff.
Yeah, a lot of
Whenever you're affected
teleports.
by Charm Effect, you can make a saving throw against the start of your turn. If you don't save, you can make another one at the end of your turn. You can spend an action point to teleport 10 squares instead of taking extra action. Boop. Bye. And the powers for that one aren't loading, but
I mean, teleports are always pretty powerful.
True that.
Yeah, just the way he moves. So what does your teleport actually kick off? Really?
What do you mean?
Like, because you teleported Flint, for example. So what did that kick off? Was it kick off a healing word or something, or?
Yeah, I have a bunch of teleports. It's mostly so whenever someone dodges an attack, I can choose to teleport. Whenever I use a majestic word on someone, then they can teleport as well. And I can teleport as well if I
Cool.
choose to.
Is that like a racial Eladrin kick, or just a pick?
It's a feat I took.
Do you have to be an Eladrin to do it, or just anyone?
Let me check.
Because it seems to be in your racial sort of theme, because they teleport as your encounter power, don't they?
Yeah, no, it's a you just need to be a bard.
Oh, yeah.
The feat's called Bardic Wayfarer.
Yeah, that's all teleport 1 though. Didn't you teleport? You've got something that makes him teleport 2.
Yes, battle cadence.
Cool. Just love how you can just cobble stuff together in 4E. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 4A has a lot of fun like options and just there's a lot of utility, which is really nice. I like that.
Yeah. And you can absolutely get that whole analysis paralysis stuff, but it just means you just got to be vigilant with your character, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like there's like weeks between sessions and level up, so you just gotta make sure to not put off like choosing your next thing until like right before the session starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would ever do that?
I mean, I can't exactly give anyone grief about that. During our first fight, I forgot about half my class features.
Oh, don't feel too bad. I forget about everything about my character like roughly
Man,
90% of the
Yeah.
time I play.
I guess it doesn't matter.
everyone does.
You can always just green power, you know, like just at will. If you're not in the smartest thinking tactical mood, you just green power it and or at will it and nice
No,
quick
Yeah.
yeah,
turn.
plain essentials class basically.
Yeah. Just like all the other editions. Just one attack, attack, attack.
Oh man. So we played Horde of the Dragon Queen, the 5th edition version, like a few years back now.
Oh
And
god.
yeah, yeah. And I made the mistake of playing a barbarian, the rage one, the one that gets like extra attacks or whatever. Anyway, it kind of petered out towards the end, but we decided to say fuck it and finish it. So Trabro and I well, Morjit and I decided that with Spy we are like, oh, we'll just make our characters level 20 and go fight Tiamat. Why not? uh,
Yeah, why not?
Barbarians, like even at level 20, their entire repertoire of abilities is attacking. That's it, 3 times.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
All
we
you
were both
fucking
Yeah.
do.
martial classes, so all it was, well, I attack 5,
Yeah,
well, I
it was
attack 3 times.
Yeah.
absurdly boring. Just
Yeah, it is.
oh man. Like I understand they wanted to kind of simplify things for 5th edition to for people in, I guess, but oh, the martial class is just
Just the same stuff.
No, yeah, like I think they simplified it way too much. Like I understand that like fourth edition is pretty impenetrable to new players. Um, but like if you gotta give classes more than one thing to do.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at other Paragon paths I'm eligible for, and none of them are even close on being as fitting for gold.
And that's the beauty of them. You know, there's so many choices. Customizing your characters is so cool. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and like
True
for
that.
Faithful Shield, this is the perfect fit.
Well, that's good. Now you know what you're gonna do. It's always nice.
It's a little boring, but honestly, I will take boring with passives because I already have
Yeah.
way too much shit vying for
Yeah.
my minor act.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to break out in a sweat when it's your turn.
Yeah. Oh man.
Especially when you're like a healer, because or even a part healer, you feel obligated to be buffing and keeping people conscious and stuff.
Hmm.
Are there any like serious DPS healer classes?
Minfori, um,
Maybe
I'm not
Warlord.
sure.
yeah, Warlord probably, especially Lazy Lord, because you just use the Barbarian as your weapon.
Just wield your party members.
Yeah, yeah. One of the warlords at Will's is, hey, you make a melee basic.
Yeah. What is it? Direct the strike or something?
Yeah.
Kill him. Kill him.
Or if you're right next to them, you can have them doing they do bonus damage.
Nice.
And that's all you need on an attack sense, because then you can just rely on the barbarian to use their choices to make their basic attack.
Yeah, next level, Flint. Don't you do 2d6 in Paragon, don't you? For your Hunter's Quarry, I think.
Yes, yeah. And it'll be nice because I picked up Hobbling Strike, which lets me um, throw away, well, not throw away, but change a d6 of damage into a. So it'll be nice to be able to actually do damage with my quarry and slow someone.
Yes.
Yeah. The flavor description for the Faithful Shield, I'm looking it up in the book itself, and it is just describing Golem.
Oh yeah, what's the description? Let's hear it.
You are a living bulwark protecting the defenseless. You are the shelter in the storm. As a faithful shield, you place your companion's well being above your own. Faithful shields are supreme examples of devout warriors found in most of the world's faiths. Such warriors safeguard holy sites and divine some such warriors safeguard holy sites and divine servants. Others set out in the world to lend their talents to those who need it most, whether the folk of a frontier town or a band of adventurers. Rather than focusing on dealing damage, you give your companions the time they need to win through. You might partner with another defender, forming an impregnable wall, or work with a trusted striker, blocking enemy attacks and creating openings for your allies. When your group is hard pressed, you might cover the retreat, slowly giving ground while your friends flee to safety.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Golem. I think Bulwark is a very accurate description as well.
It's even better because I picked my level 10 utility power, and
It's really what, sorry?
it's really good. It is a skill utility power at level 10. Reactive Surge. Immediate reaction. An attack bloodies you. Effect. You spend a healing.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Being able to just freely use a healing surge is very, very nice, especially in the midst of battle.
It's an encounter power.
Oh, so just refreshes on a short rest.
Yeah. I basically just added 20 to my maximum hit points.
Gosh dang, that's very nice. Oh man, and I just have to use a fucking standard action like a peasant. Terrible.
No, it's really good. I was looking through the powers and I was like, oh, this one grants saves, this one heals myself and an ally, and then I looked at reactive surge and I was like, huh. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, it's seems like a very easy pick there. I'll
And it's
be
not
right.
even like one of the ones that was in like a late Dragon magazine where they were kind of throwing crazy shit everywhere. This is from Player's Handbook 3.
I guess I can do things without fucking throwing shit in later. After all, make it right the first time. Unlike fucking executioners. But no, that's a very good power.
Yeah. Most of my powers and stuff are from divine power, and now my paragon path is too. Like I am basically just living out of the divine power.
Just a fucking golem powered by the gods.
Yep.
Oh,
My feats are all over the place though. Like several of my feats come from Dragon magazine.
yeah, I think a lot of my stuff came from Dragon magazines when I was playing my assassin.
Yeah. Let's see. The lend health one that lets y'all use my HP value for healing is from a Dragon magazine. Both of the ones I put onto my divine metal power are from different Dragon magazines.
Yeah, there's lots of material. So what was it like to play an assassin, Flint? What were they like?
Uh, it's
They look weird to build. To me, I never played one.
I actually played the hybrid one, the executioner. Um, and it was I mean it's not terrible, I suppose. Like it can be pretty good. You can put out a very large amount of damage, but after you know kind of spend all of it, you're basically just plinking away for
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of the combat.
I imagine that gets better in higher levels when it's rocket tag and everything's decided in a turn or two anyway.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, it is very fun. Like I can't remember the max I did, but it was like uh almost 200 and something.
Oh,
Oh
And
Jesus.
shit.
that was using a
Not
custom,
gun.
yeah, the knock gun from the I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Zeitgeist. Uh,
Nah.
yeah, it's like
I'm aware of Zeitgeist.
yeah, it's like a
Jeff
anyway.
obviously knows.
Is what
Yes.
I'm in the game with them.
$150
Ah,
or what $200 pre-written campaign.
It
Yeah,
is very good. We've been
it
playing it for
is.
the past 3.5 years, and we finished like so
Was it
money's worth.
like 2 books, right? Something like that, maybe.
No, we're like part way through the second book.
Oh,
wow.
right. Um, but yeah, the knock gun does. Uh, if you crit, I forgot how many is like what like 60
60-12 or 68,
12,
something
yeah,
Holy
retarded.
something like
shit.
that. But it's also very difficult to hit with unless you
Yeah,
really
it's
specialize.
penalty per barrel.
Yeah, like I think it was like -2 per barrel, and there's something
Yeah.
like
7 barrels. I'm back.
7 barrels. Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. You're alive.
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking about how good 4E is, and not ironically for one.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Alright, so, sorry, where were we? Crocodile's turns.
Crocodiles, no.
Crocodilios. Which one is one? This one. Okay, so he can only move 1, 3, 4 to there.
Oh, they're slow.
So,
We might be okay.
this one's gonna do the move and then the charge. I already went past the other one. I forgot charge is a thing, so.
Ow, my insides.
And you are grabbed by the croc as his big jaws snap down upon you. This one is going to come at Golem. Oh yeah.
I really want to see how this crocodile manages to grab friggin' Golem.
It sounds like metal on metal.
It's on his
I
head.
still have between the resistance and my temp HP. I still have 14 temporary hit points left.
Damn. Oh, these crocodiles. Just so bitey.
Just coming up and grabbing y'all. And you feel their teeth begin to crush down upon you.
Oh no.
Oh, that one's poop. Jago, your turn.
All right, so I'm going to...
Flint.
Yes.
Sorry. Did you
Go
want
for
to
it.
shift at all? Or
I
rather, did you want me to slide you?
don't think I can since I'm grabbed, right?
I
Unless
would
you are
be
grabbed.
sliding him, so would he
It breaks
be...
the
Yep,
grab,
it would
doesn't
break it, definitely.
Oh, fantastic. Yes. Slide me to...
How far can you slide him?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. I think it's only one square.
And I think we'd still be flanking the thing by these, because we're still going through the center square. We need to draw a line from my center to Flint's center.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're doing corner flanks, right, Spite?
I think we're. Wait, what? What do you want?
I
Opposite
think, like,
sides, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
well,
opposite
it's-
sides. Large
Yeah.
creatures
Yeah.
can be easily flanked.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry
not
for
doing
interrupting
the-
you, Greg.
We're not
Oh, good,
doing
man.
the expanded flanks that we used.
Right,
previously.
right. Okay. Gotcha.
Never feel bad about interrupting. Interrupts are cool. All right, I'm just going to smack that one in front of me and see what happens.
Oof,
Dead.
you did.
Nice.
And I can shift 2 squares as... Where is it? Is my free action, which is that one. Might drop it on that one there. So to shift to there, or probably there even.
Oh yeah, if it's shift, you can move the two without provoking an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity, and we're closer together.
Is anybody really worried about our position at the moment? Because I haven't action pointed yet.
I'm not too worried.
Okay.
I'm only worried about Flint.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
All right.
Probably.
Well, that's me done, I think. Yep. He's ready.
Oh dear.
Nice. Nice.
Nice save.
And I'll move forward.
Okie dokie. So that will stop Rebellious's grab. And Golem's grab.
Well done.
Very nice. We were also talking about what a well-oiled machine this group is, because we're all very, very good at something.
Yep.
True.
That was nice and tidy. Look at that.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, and I get to heal a little bit because it takes ongoing damage.
And it too heals a little bit. You see its its bits stitching themselves back together. Still in poor shape, however. It is going to turn 2 lots of tendrils towards Flinty Poos.
No, don't like that.
It's marked, so it's gonna get the -2.
Yep, it does. One of them missed. That's annoying.
Wait a second.
And you heard
Was
it too,
that-
don't you, Golem? Don't you do
Yeah.
radiant damage to it?
Yes, I do 3 plus half my paladin level.
Sweet.
Cool. So 8.
It's 3 plus my charisma modifier. It's only
Mm.
4 damage. Does that first one hit even with -2 from the mark?
It has a -2 already incorporated because you marked it.
Damn.
Oh no, you didn't mark it. Why didn't you mark it?
I thought
Well,
I did.
at a 23, it would hit still,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Oh.
But you have +2 defenses, don't you?
Yeah, that's on there. That's
Yeah.
already on there.
Oh,
Wait, is the extra defenses? Oh wait,
What's your
did
AC?
that already? Never mind. It
Yeah.
would have expired.
Where is the thing? I have too
And-
many powers.
Then it is going to, in a close blast 2, let out a swarm of subduing insects. Did I hit anyone? Ugh, yes. Only 2 of you. So Flint and Morgit are overcome by these insects, taking 20 damage and becoming weakened.
Owie.
And that's... Its beehives are empty. And Will-O-Wisp, your turn.
It takes damage for hitting me.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Also, there's the radiant damage that I finally fixed.
Nice.
It can't be pushed, right?
Can't be knocked prone.
Oh, so I guess I can push it. But there's a
Give it
flint in the way, so
There
never
is a
mind.
flint in the way.
It's okay. Just push him on top of me. It's fine. I've gotten out of worse situations.
You've got it right where you want it.
That's right. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about those will-o-wisps. Ah, my god. Why is it?
Alright. This one is gonna try and grab Golem with its lure.
Oh, poop.
And you are lured. Pulled 3 squares this way and dazed.
Was that? No, wait. I have a thing.
Oh, what thing?
Woo!
I have a very
What thing?
specific thing I've never gotten to use before.
Do the thing.
Where the hell is it? Coif of the Mind Iron. Where
Queef of
did
the
I-
what now?
Oh, is it an item?
Qua of the Mind.
Coif? Nice. So, dazed. Hey!
Oh,
Oh, dang.
nice.
Well spotted.
How do you pronounce that? Coif?
Coif. Yeah, coif.
Coif.
Coif. Alright, Coif of Mind Iron.
Good stuff. Every
Yeah,
encounter's
that's
pretty
nice.
Yeah. It's
This
very
is my first time
specific.
using it. Yeah.
good. That's alright, better late than never.
Yeah.
Yeah, days really sucks, so that's always nice to defend
Yep.
it.
And now that we know, we may remember for you next time if you forget.
I'm
Can
absolutely gonna forget.
No, there's always someone who remembers stuff. There's always someone.
I put a bunch of like ability descriptions in my hotbar because like what my powers do changes, but the descriptions don't. So I'm like, let's see, can't forget about virtuous recovery, reactive surge, nightly intercession, and then I was like, oh, coif of mind.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Spike got pulled away again.
No, sorry, I'm here.
Oh, I used an item power to take off the days.
Okay, sweet. I'll remove. Then this one is going to whip Dragul.
Oh no, Drago.
1 second.
What? I took damage.
Interrupt. I'm going to use prescient. So Drago's going to make a melee basic attack against it that deals an extra 1d8 damage.
Cool. It's
Nice.
Days of Fedora to be targeted in theory. No, he's not. That's all. Just so melee basic. Is that what you said?
Melee basic.
So I can use Howling Strike. I think. No, I can't. Pretty crap roll.
You know what? This session is like half over. I'm just going to use my hero point for you on that.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you. Rinse and repeat. Right again. The +8 damage is pretty good.
Ooh, there you go. Very good use of a hero point there.
Good stuff. Thank you all.
Yeah. Again, apologies for interrupting.
Like I said, don't apologize. That's awesome.
You're not that sorry. Aurelius, your turn.
Oh, is it my turn already? Oh, wow.
It's been a while since you've
What
done
do we got?
anything.
Flint, you're looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah. I could use a little help here if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to step forward 1 square and give Flint a little bit of a majestic.
Thank you very much. I should
And where would you like to teleport to? Anywhere within 2 squares.
Ooh. You know, I guess. Yeah, right. Wait, is that 2 squares? Yeah,
Alright.
that's 2 squares.
Yeah, let's do.
You're also going to get +2 damage to your next attack.
Thank
And
you.
as part of the movement, I'm going to teleport myself back 1 square behind Morji.
The perfect shield.
Yeah. So that is a move, a minor. I suppose I should probably hit a standard action out there. Well, damn. Kind of want to save that last one, but then again, yeah. I'm going to do a prophesied strike against the Shambling Mound.
All right.
Watch it kill it.
I'm glad I did not use my daily.
Oh, nice. Good
All
shit.
right. Well, the
Lovely.
next attack against it is roll twice. Choose the higher one.
Hmm.
And I think that's going to be my turn.
Well done.
Very nice.
Called it.
Nice.
Good boy,
Golem's
dude.
receiving premonitions now.
Yep. Can this will-o-wisp do opportunity attack?
Actually, as the big fella explodes in a shower of beehive, mound, tree, and muck. There is a splash as a large cart that's in various states of decay and digestion falls from the center of it into the water, and the will-o-wisps begin to tornado out into the forest away, leaving the area dimming and moving away.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And they're gone.
What about
Now we
what
just
about
have 4 minions left.
Yeah, you can hand wave killing the crocodiles. You can shout crikey and kill them if you like. Or
Crikey.
the
I
power
think we
in
all
his
just
jaws.
I think we all just expectantly look at Morjeet.
Yes, yes, yes.
Shoot the lasers! Shoot the lasers!
Crocodile skin boots for everyone, yes?
Yes.
Fantastic.
You man, you defeated the shambling mound.
Go team.
Well done.
We did it.
Yay.
If we spend surges, don't forget we get Aurelius's healing songy thing.
That is correct. You get my Song of Rest.
And what's that up to now?
I believe it's +6.
All right.
+6.
Nice.
Oh
Can
no,
you
it's
hit me
it's
with one?
charisma +2, so it's +8.
Oh shit.
Ooh, wow.
Brilliant.
Yep, I'm full.
Believe me, yeah. Very nice.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
Hey Spite.
Hey. Thus
Hi. Hey, how you doing? Can I
doing good,
try
pal.
and? Well, that's good. You know what? That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your cheese and crackers.
I did.
That's good.
How are you? I'm sorry. Go
Oh.
ahead.
I'm fine. You know, a little tired. Kind of been up since 4 a.m.
Sick of my shit. Yep.
Could I try and fashion a weapon for those giant thorns?
Ooh, what sort of weapon would you like to fashion?
I'm not sure. I was thinking like
Giant thorny one?
yes, exactly. Perfect.
I would say you can gather up a bunch of them, and when you have access to tools and time, yeah, you can figure something out.
All right, cool. I
You
think
could
it's
just use
most-
them as an improvised weapon as they are, but if you want to make something cool and level appropriate, yeah, definitely time and tools.
Yeah,
maybe
I'd
maybe a
like
bit
to
of
do that.
guidance from some weapon master, but I think we can come up with something cool.
Yes.
Maybe some sort of 7-barreled thorn launcher.
We'll call it the
Or
thought
like a
gun.
minigun that shoots out thorns.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, fantastic.
What we have to do is find the guide and then just show it to him, and he'll show us all the crafting recipes that use it.
Yes.
Just talk to the
Perfect.
town guard. He'll direct you to the nearest guide.
Stop talking. 4E can't have any role playing or creative content.
I'm sorry. The next encounter begins. Roll initiative.
Alright.
Stop, I'm just trying to build my min-max character.
Insert coin.
Now I know that
excuse
you're
me while I
enjoying
try to get the
4E.
Everlasting Frost.
I remember.
That's brilliant. I love stuff like that.
Someone told me the problem they had with 4E was that they looked at it, found the perfect sorcerer build, and then never needed to play the game because they knew that's what they would always choose every time. Therefore, 4E is the bad game, and it's nothing to do with their broke ass
Break it up
brain.
real bad, bud.
Are you drunk or
sorry.
something? Or what?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be breaking it.
Nah. See? Sorry, Wizards of the Coast are jamming you.
I mean,
They'll only get through
it's pretty
5E.
funny
Good.
because that's a perfect distillation of all anti-4E arguments.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really, 4E is bad because, well,
No.
and because
Uh, let's go fucking gather up a lizard man army.
Yeah. So as you're
Yes.
approaching Neri
We've got
Town, you know you're
trophies.
approaching
That's
it
proof. That's good.
because
We do.
Snapjaw is telling you that you're approaching it. He says, "We're approaching Castle Nerita." He warns you that there is lizard folk pickets, little defences, about half a mile out from the castle.
Oh, before we go, we should take proof that we killed it.
I have a very large amount of thorns now, so I think
Okay.
that'll be proof. If someone wants to grab like a tentacle, you can cut one off.
Absolutely. I'm even going to see what they taste like. You got to, you got to keep your fortitude up. That's why my fortitude's 26. Like,
Oh,
some
man.
crazy shit.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You know, golem. If you want to grab a one of those beehives on there, that's fine.
Weaponize the beehive.
You're
I've
less
got, I've
likely
got,
to
I've got
get
all these
stung.
Simpsons references. There's all these Simpsons references, like, whatever I eat can only make me stronger. Or, Homer, bees. That's another point. All right.
Is my mic working now?
I'm still good to keep going, but I think I'm gonna step out for a cigarette. You're roboting, but you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we might
Uh,
pause it there.
keep
'cause
going. I'm gonna step out for a cigarette, but Golem is just following a relic. Oh, is it?
A pause
Is
or
it
a stop?
technical?
I'm having
You-
internet
You
issues.
might have to type.
Yep.
Oh, really? No.
Oh, that's what it is.
I thought it was that weed who walks you've been smoking.
Oh, damn. That was good.
Unfortunately, Spite didn't hear it because he got internet problems. I gotta stop laughing.
Oh
It's like
no, we heard
35
that.
degrees here, and I'm just dying
Okay,
in
yeah.
this room.
Yeah, he's typing.
We love you, Spite.
You
Yeah.
bastards.
Thank you again for running. This is the best fucking game.
It is.
I
It's
love
very,
playing my
very
bod.
Yeah, good. That's good.
what a good time.
It is.
Now we